Alright, welcome back to episode 16 of Let's Play with Brightblade. So, last time we were here, we were finishing setting up the furnace array. I ran out of underground, so I got them now. So let's get this all set up. So I usually use this setup every time I set up furnaces. I'm sure a lot of you use this. So there we are. We got the furnace array set up. It's making fuel, or at least the different types. So what we need to do is we need to get these set up, hooked up into these corners. Let's not put that there. Let's put it like, we'll put it down here and then hook up into that. And then, what I wanted to do. There we go. We're just going to bring these up to like the same spot and then into the corner spots. And then we're going to just set these up in a T shape because we're going to put the tanks over here. So let's just kind of set these up so we already got the tanks in. I think we can make it to the corner with each one. Yep. Okay, so let's get the heavy oil first. I want to go just a little bit further out here so that we're not like running into each other when we're going into these. Okay, so then we're going to get the light oil. Let's just, what we'll do is we'll just bring the light oil out to like there. And then we'll grab, let's see, let's bring this out to, just bring it out there for the petroleum. Now later on we're going to put poles in here and we'll be able to read them. Right now I either don't have any petroleum, oh, that's why. I was going to say, I figured it might be something like that. I did grab more, yes I do have more. So, it takes quite a bit to get enough in there. But what I like to do is I get this set up and then we get the heavy oil start going. Oh, excuse me. Heavy oil, if I remember right, I can put them right together because it's only heavy oil on both sides when we do this. Let's see. Well, on both machines, on both spots. That's what I meant. So, we're going to hook the output together and the input together. We'll grab our undergrounds. And we're going to bring this up until we get close here. There we are. We'll just make another one of these little T-shapes just in case we need anything out here. I don't think we do, but you never know. At some point we may have to add other things in. Now, we need to do the same with the petroleum, except for we just need to bring it up so it's 2 spaces below the other one here. Let's find out exactly where we should be. So that's 2 spaces below. So we're going to set the petroleum up, same idea, that way if we need to expand, we got room to expand. And before we go and run off, let's get this power hooked up here. There we go. Might as well have that hooked up and ready to go. That'll get those pumping. Now we got the green oil in there, it's just a lubricant. I had a feeling I should have grabbed more of these, but oh well. I think what we're going to do, we're going to come out like this. We'll go out here somewhere. That might actually be good enough right there. And we'll make a lubricant tank. Make sure it's It's not filling up a lubricant. What do I get? What did I make wrong? Oh, we're not, let's make another one there. That'll connect it. Alright, so we got the lubricant going. One thing we can put in here, I think we actually need steel to do it, but we'll throw it in here. If we need steel, we'll bring steel up to it. I don't remember, but let's, we'll just put that there. I need more room on my bar. Put one right there and a pole right there. That'll work. And oh, we don't even have it yet, but we're gonna leave it sit there. That's gonna be for the flamethrower ammo. So next we need to do up our petroleum, because we're not using the light. All we're doing is storing it for right now. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's go down here. So we'll go level with this one, and then to do acid we need 5 of these, and then we can put 2 of them right next together if I remember correctly. Hopefully I did that right. Let's see. Yep, we're good with the acid. I just emptied it. Okay, and then these ones here need to be the sulfur ash or sulfuric, and then we gotta get that all done up. Now, if I do remember, and I'm pretty good at remembering stuff, so I'm pretty sure we need steel in here to make the chemical process work. Okay. Let's get all these done here. And that'll give us power there. So what I usually do is I take the 2 sulfur and put them just hook them together. That way we can go like this and come up quite a ways to see. Those 2, these 2. So let's just come down like this, and then we'll see if we got enough to get all the way to the top. Of course not. Why would we have enough to get all the way to the top? And then we'll just go there. We want, okay, we were off by 1, but I think we got enough to stretch it. No, we do not. So we're just going to say heck with it and throw an extra straight pipe in there. Let's see, what do we need here? We need to start getting this whole thing hooked up. We go 2 and 1 is what I do. You can do it the other way around if you feel the need, but I don't, so I gotta look and see if I grabbed enough iron and copper to make the pipe. Actually, this one can be hooked together down here as well, and that's one of the main reasons I do it, the direction I do it. Okay, so we're just gonna do this up. I think we're gonna have to go down and get more undergrounds, because we have to go way up here. Let me see. Not sure if we're gonna get out of line when we go through the trees. Yeah, probably. Okay. And I am out. So we're gonna have to run down, at least grab some iron and make them. And we also need to connect all those together, so we're definitely gonna need more there as well. We need a little bit of copper. So grab that. Don't think we need any steel. We'll leave the steel alone then. Let's just run up here. I think we'll run this one right down to where everything comes together, and then we'll run up the other side to see if we can get some more here. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong key. So this shouldn't really impact the base very much. Okay, we're full. So let's start making undergrounds. Let's see where they're here somewhere. Am I in the wrong page? No, I was in the right page. Where are they? Oh, right there. So we're not going to quite make 90 of them. We'll make whatever that is there. That way we got enough to make, well, we don't need 400 and some straights, but we'll just let them start cooking anyway. As soon as we get this first set of 5 done, we'll start going. Oh, we better make the pump. I bet you I gotta cancel some of those to make the pump. We'll cut that down to like 200. Let's just go shift cancel, and then we'll go like 40 of them, and the pump's right here somewhere on this page, or is it on the first this page? It's on this page, okay. And we got some undergrounds done, so let's start heading up. Wish they had a little bit more distance on these things. Or at least maybe other pipes that have a little more distance, you know, as you go. Nice. So we can put that one right up to the edge of the water. I'm just going to start getting rid of these. We're even going to get rid of the straight pipes, I think, for right now. There we go. We'll make more if we need them. I just need that pump done. And the pump's in my backpack somewhere. There it is. Alright, so somehow I made 2 pumps again, but oh well. But we got our water, and we're going to need the water for other things too, so we're going to make a spot on the minibus for that as well. I think we'll put it at the top of the minibus. Let's just get that done right now. Let's see. So it should be like right here, so we're going to need one there. Need one there. Probably don't need one there, but we'll put it anyway. Nothing like a little 4-way intersection there. Let's kick our way out this way. Find out that we're going to run into a pole. I'm not surprised there. We'll just go back up space. And I think we'll just end it right there like that for now. Because we're not like we're going to put it into a tank. I mean, not that you can't, but there's no reason to. Okay, so the sulfur itself does not require anything other than the petroleum. So let's kind of get this up to the petroleum level. And we'll just hook that in because we definitely need that one because we need plastic. That won't interfere with the water, so. I don't know if I got enough pipes or not. Okay, we do. So now we just need to come out here and drag a belt down, and then we'll drag it all the way down to here because, well, actually, well, yeah, that'll work. So let's see, we have no yellows. Actually, I want to use blues for them, to tell you the truth. We'll just grab 3 piles of blues for right now, or 15 blues, okay. We'll throw the track in there so we can get the blues right here. Or there, doesn't matter. Go in, and then let's see. That one would be in. Same with that one. And then that one. And this one doesn't really matter where we go at all. Or, I'm sorry, these should all be out. My bad. Okay, now this has to take this in, and we need iron right now. We're just going to feed the iron in temporarily. We'll, at one point, we'll figure out how to get iron up here. But for the moment, we don't have it up here. Need that there. Not really, but our iron needs to go. I just messed this up, I think. Because of this pipe here, we don't have no spot to put it in, but we can get it in the bottom one. So let's just get the bottom one ready for iron. Actually, you know, let's just remove this belt. What we'll do is we'll bring the iron up on the other side. As you've seen, we just ran out of petroleum. We'll just bring this up from the bottom. And we won't, right now, I'll just, for the moment, we'll throw a chest in here. And we'll use that one, since this is the only one we got of that type. We'll throw all the iron in there. And then, since we've been using blues for everything else here, let's use blues. Okay. Get that blue in there. Okay, we got enough iron in the system here, so yeah, we got quite a bit of gas in there too, I see. We never did make a tank for this, so we're gonna have to go and set that up next. I'm gonna get around these things, beggars. Just get some more made here. Probably gonna have to go get some more to finish off plastic. Okay, come on. There we go. Actually, we could have went further. I was hoping to get a little further, but that's fine. I think we'll just come right to this side of it, and we'll put our tank in right there. That'll take care of a little bit of our problems. What do we pull on? Nothing. Oh, I know what's wrong. I dealt with this before. I know what's going on here. I set up the train wrong. So we need to get the train to come back over here. Click on the train. We're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to add inventory full. And then when it comes to the refinery, we'll go here, and we'll add inventory empty. You can set it so that there's a certain amount of fluid, but it doesn't really work well. It doesn't work right, it seems like. So we got all this oil pouring in now here for us, so we're good on that. So we can go over and we can start trying to finish the plastic. We might just have to run down and get some stuff. Now I've seen some people doing a little bit different things here. Let's see if we got enough room. What I want to do is I want to leave enough room so that in the future we can come in and toss that in there and make a whole line. I think I got enough to, we can just leave that one there, don't we? Yeah. Okay, so let's put plastic like right there. And if I remember right, I don't remember if it was 5 I was doing before or not. It may have changed a little bit with all the new things going on in the game, but I don't think it has. If it did, we'll just have to add more. So then it doesn't matter which one we hook off of. In fact, if I had straight pipe, I had enough of it, I'd just run. Okay, so I see I made my mistake here. I always forget which one needs to be spaced, and I spaced the wrong one. 3, 4. That's 5, right? Yeah. Let's actually put 6 in, just for fun. Okay. Put you back where you belong. And I think this is just the easiest way to do it, is just come right down the line and hit all the spots, but we don't have enough straight pipe. Right now, let's go down and get some more. We'll just go get some more iron. I hate doing all this running back and forth, but nothing we can do about it. I know I'm living dangerously, not even zooming out for the train. I don't know, I guess I like playing chicken with the train. Okay, so we're not gonna go crazy like we did last time. Let's just get a little bit. We'll just start cooking that up, and that way we got plenty of straight pipe. I know we could have ran all the way down to the base and got more straight pipe, but might as well just get it here and make it quick while we've got time. I'm gonna actually kill some of that off there in case we need corners, or undergrounds, whatever you want to call them. There. That'll give us more than enough to finish this unit up. Shouldn't need that one. Okay. So we're gonna have to clear some more trees to get up here. And I always like to overkill it a little bit. And with Bob's, they have the nanobots that you get early in the game, and you get the ones they just tear the trees down. You don't get no wood or nothing from them. They just rip the heck out of the trees and they're gone. But I think it takes like it takes a few in the swarm anyway to get it all done. Okay, we need one there, and then we actually made it. Just in case we need expansion, we'll put that there. Okay, and we need coal as well. That much I do remember. I have a little bit of coal on here on me, so I don't want to lose that big pile of coal, but let's just kick some coal in there. That way when it's ready to go, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what to do here half the time. Even though I've built like 100 of these things. Okay, that'll give us power all the way down. And then let's see, there's right over there. Was it up and over a little bit? Yeah, we'll come up over to here. So let's see, where do we need to be? About just above the power lines. We're going to need a few miners. Let's see if we got enough for at least one miner. Oh, we got enough for 4. We'll just come right across here, I think. Let's just get over there and get the bulk. We'll get the miners in and then see where we're at level-wise. We're going to go so that we're kind of level down here. Oh, we even had miners left on us. I didn't even notice that. So let's we'll get rid of some of these trees here real quick. I think we'll put probably don't need this much, but I'd rather err on the side of too much. That'll get me that one going, and then we'll just run over here and put this one in. I'll put that one in there. This one in there. And if I'm not going to hit the right key, we'll be doing even better. So So let's just get this over here. One of the next things we got to worry about is how we're going to get everything down to the base. Are we just going to use a ton of pipes, or are we going to use our train and try and bring it down with the train? I kind of like the idea of using the train. I've done it before, and even though it can sometimes cause a little bit of a problem, it's usually only in the beginning when you're trying to figure out how to get the train to do exactly what you want it to do. Okay, so my coal should be coming across here somewhere. There it is. We'll put a light in there so we can see what we're doing. I'll put one right here at the top of the line. And we'll grab some more belt. I don't understand how I ran out of belt like that. I must have just... oh, I put it in the wrong spot, that's why. Okay, so that's those two. That's those two. And those two. Then we just need power for all of these. So let's do the power like this. I must have a break in the line or something up there that I didn't see. Let's see, where are you? Oh yeah, right behind, hidden behind these trees. There we are. I do believe that's the last of the breaks that we need to fix. We've got enough time to start watching us do a little bit of work. We also need, let's see, let's go like that, and that, and that, and that. And now we gotta remove all the power poles and put them out one more. That was bright. You don't call me Brightblade for nothing. Let's see. Actually, nobody really calls me Brightblade. I just decided I liked the character in a book and used the name. I don't know if any of you read the Dragonlance series, but that's where the name comes from. And we got plastic flowing. We're going to balance out this line for now. But down the road we're going to do, we'll end up having a second one. A second unit on the other side doing this. Oops, helps if I go the right way. Alright, so that gets everything down here. I'm not sure yet how we're going to send this across. I'm guessing something's full or something like that. Let's just go look, see if we can see what's going on here. We are out of oil again. I think I need to go over and check on that oil. We got a couple minutes. I'll go over and check it. I think we must have not connected a spot or something. Well, the train's right here. So, okay. We're not even emptying. Are all these tanks full? Yes, holy cow. So why aren't we spewing out oil like crazy? I think we'll just go like that, and we'll just, since we got that in the middle like that, and just to make an even 9. Well, 9 ain't even, but you know what I mean. We should have, maybe he pulled in after I was over here at the furnaces. No, what is going on? No, those don't need to be hooked up. So it looks like we got too much, oh, yeah, we got too much light oil. All we can really do at the moment with light oil is add a few extra tanks. We'll just put like 4 over here just to kind of take care of that, I guess. Because until we get the second stage of oil, we can't really do anything with it. I mean, we could turn it into solid fuel, and that's about all we could do with it. Which, if we have to add more tanks, that's exactly what I'm going to do, is just turn it into solid fuel, and we'll just start stockpiling solid fuel. So now everything's running good. I need to check on that train. I think we need to bring some coal down from up above to for this train, because I don't think we put any coal out at the other station. So let's just put a coaling station in here. Let's go. I know it's kind of near the back of the train, but I don't want to fight with stuff. Let's see. Let's go right here. I'll go like this and like this. You can pull that out of there. We'll go like that, like that. And then we'll go right up to the coal line wherever it's at. There it is. And then we'll grab this, we'll throw it in there. Send some coal down for the train, so when the train does come back, it's got coal. And then, of course, we're going to need power here. Which we got power right there, so maybe we can get away with this small pole. Just to get it out of my backpack. Any other small poles or my backpack go in the trash. Okay, so I kind of want to wait for the train, and or maybe just force it to come back over here. Oh, it's coming in right now. I want to ride the train over there. I don't think it's pumping as fast as it should. I think we're running out of oil over there. We might need some more tanks. So we're going to ride the train back over to the other station and get whatever we can for tanks put in. Be nice if they gave us some upgraded pumps later on in the game to really speed this up, but that's still pretty fast coming out of there. I'd like to see it do it more evenly, but nothing much you can do about that. I forgot I went right through the middle of that patch. Nice. So, let's see. We don't have any tanks down here, but that's dropping immediately. The second that train comes in, it's dropping almost to nothing in the tank there. This tank's kind of empty. What we're going to do is just we'll put enough in there for 4. Let's just make sure they're all pumping now, because they should all be pumping, because we just threw the tanks in. Yeah, those are all pumping. It must just be a small enough patch where we're not where we weren't generating enough oil in between. Grab all the important stuff out of here that we could use. Maybe grab this. I know I'm going to have junk boxes laying all around by the time we're ready. And there we are. How are we doing for tanks filling? Center one's not even to a K yet. See, I'm thinking we might have to set this up so that there's actually a tank in front of each one and they're separate, even though the tanks are hooked together. Yeah, because that center one's just barely at a K. I think that's actually what we're going to do. We'll put a tank right there. And we'll put one so it lines up with that right there, and then we'll come up here and we'll put one right at the top. And then we'll disconnect this and this. And then we'll connect all three of these tanks. That way it'll probably, I don't know if it'll work a little more evenly or not. It just depends on how full the tanks are, but they should get them a little more even. I just don't, because we're not even 25 there, or have we're nowhere near 25, but we're not getting enough in between. Let's send this over to the refinery so we can get back to the refinery. Alright, so that is it for this one. So we'll be back in episode 17, and then we're going to, I think what we're going to do in the next episode is we're going to decide how we're going to get everything down to the refinery, and go from, and start deciding how we're going to do the train down there and stuff. Because I don't feel like running pipes a mile long, down there. And as you can see, we are getting quite a bit of this is causing a backup. Let's actually start running this downwards. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. How close I want to get down here. What I want to do is, I think we're going to try and do like we're going to use a liquid train. We can split the train and run like 2 of one and 1 of the other, and then we'll put the plastic in a wagon by itself. But for right now, that'll get the plastic over to here. I mean, it's probably, yeah, that'll work.